It is Chicago in the 1930s. You wake up early before the city moves. You put on your suit and check your gun without emotion. The room is quiet. Outside, the streets are still empty. You know this day will be long. Every decision you make today will affect power, money, and fear. This is not a normal morning. This is business, and business always ends with consequences. You stand by the window and look at the fog covering the buildings of Chicago. The streets below are hard to see. A car passes slowly. You fix your suit and breathe calmly. Your men are already waiting downstairs. They do not ask questions. They wait for orders. You stay there for a moment, knowing the city will wake soon and your day will begin. You leave the room and walk downstairs slowly. Your men watch you closely. No one speaks. They know today is serious. Outside, cars are ready and engines are running. You get inside without looking back. The doors close. The city begins to move around you. Somewhere in Chicago, someone has already made a mistake, and today you will deal with it personally. You arrive at a garage on a quiet street. One of your men is already there. He looks nervous. You talk to him directly. He tries to explain, but his words do not help. Your men step closer. You watch without anger. You already know the truth. This meeting is not for talking. It is for sending a clear message that mistakes are not forgiven. Behind the garage, everything ends quickly. You stand in front of him while your men block the way out. He understands what is coming. You raise your gun and fire once. He falls to the ground. No one reacts. Your men move the body away. You return to the black Cadillac and sit inside quietly. Another problem is finished, and the day is only beginning. You sit in the back of the black Cadillac as it moves through the city. You watch the streets pass by slowly. People walk to work, unaware of what already happened. Your men stay silent. No music plays. You think about the next problem waiting for you today. Power must be protected constantly. In Chicago, if you stop for one moment, someone else will take your place without warning. You arrive near a small bar controlled by a rival group. The car stops. You step out slowly. Two men watch from the entrance. They recognize you immediately. Fear changes their faces. You walk closer without speaking. Your men spread out behind you. This place has been a problem for weeks. Today you decide it ends here, before it grows bigger and more dangerous for your business. One of the men reaches for his gun. You react faster. You pull your weapon and shoot him in the chest. He falls backward into the doorway. The second man freezes, hands shaking. No one screams. People inside the bar stay silent. Your men move forward immediately. This is not chaos. This is control. Everyone understands now who owns this street and who decides who lives on it. Inside the bar, you walk slowly past overturned chairs and broken glass. The smell of alcohol fills the air. A rival lieutenant kneels on the floor. He looks up at you, terrified. You ask one simple question. He answers quickly. He knows lying will only make things worse. You listen carefully. This meeting is not about anger. It is about removing threats before they grow strong enough to challenge you. When you leave the bar, the street is quiet again. Your men stay alert. The body is removed. Doors are locked. You get back into the Cadillac without saying much. Another area is secured. Another warning is sent. The city keeps moving like nothing happened. But by tonight, everyone in this part of Chicago will know exactly what happens when they cross your name or your business. You return to headquarters before noon. Inside, the room is quiet and tense. Men wait around the table. Maps and papers are spread out. You point to a location and give short orders. No one questions you. They write notes and prepare weapons. Another rival meeting is planned for the afternoon, and you decide who will go, who will stay, and who will not return. In the afternoon, you drive to a warehouse near the river. The place looks empty, but you know it is not. Your men move carefully around you. Inside, a rival crew waits nervously. Words are exchanged, but they mean nothing. One man reaches for a gun. You do not hesitate. Shots are fired, bodies fall, and control is taken within seconds without mercy. Warning, today. Police sirens sound in the distance as you leave the warehouse. You stay calm and focused. Getting caught is not part of the plan. The Cadillac blends into traffic. Your driver knows every street. Behind you, the scene is already being cleaned. By nightfall, there will be no evidence left, only fear and stories spreading quietly through neighborhoods you already control with complete silence today. You stop at a diner to meet an informant. He sits alone, nervous, stirring cold coffee. You sit across from him and listen. He talks fast, afraid to pause. Names, places, times are given. You remember everything. When he finishes, you stand and leave money on the table. He knows this payment buys silence, not protection, and his fear will last much longer after today. Evening approaches as you return to your office. The city outside looks normal. Inside, your men report success and losses. You listen without emotion. Decisions are made about replacements and next moves. You pour a drink and sit down. Today has been productive, but unfinished. In Chicago, work like this never truly ends, and tomorrow will demand the same focus, control, and violence again onward. You attend a private dinner with trusted lieutenants. The room is closed, guarded, quiet. Food is served but barely touched. You speak clearly about territory and money. Mistakes are mentioned by name. One man avoids your eyes. You warn them once calmly about loyalty. Everyone understands the message. Promotions are promised. Punishments are also promised. No one asks questions when the meeting ends tonight inside. Later, you inspect a hidden gun cache beneath an old building. Crates are opened. Rifles and pistols are checked by hand. You test weight, balance, readiness. These tools keep order. A mechanic reports armored cars are ready. Routes are reviewed again. No mistakes allowed tonight. A rival leader moves soon, and you intend to reach him first, cleanly, before police or chance interfere outside now. Night falls as rain starts lightly. You wait inside the car, watching headlights reflect on wet streets. The target exits a theater with guards. Traffic slows. Your driver pulls closer. At your signal, guns come up. Shots hit windows and doors. The car spins and crashes. You stay seated, calm, until silence returns, and the threat is finished completely by your direct order, tonight alone. Cleanup begins immediately. Your men remove weapons, bodies, and evidence. Rain helps wash the street. Witnesses disappear indoors. Phones stay silent. You leave before sirens arrive. Another rival is gone. Back home near dawn, you remove your coat and wash your hands. The city wakes slowly. Newspapers will print lies. Police will chase shadows. You sit by the window planning tomorrow. Today was violent but necessary. Power survived another day. In this city, sleep comes lightly. Enemies remain. You close your eyes knowing morning will demand blood, money, and decisions again from you without mercy. You wake before sunrise and dress without help. The suit is clean, the tie tight. Mid-morning brings a meeting with bankers downtown. You enter through a side door. Hands shake, smiles stay fake. Numbers are discussed plainly. Loans move, accounts shift, and favors are priced. Late afternoon meetings end. You take a short drive alone. Streets change as daylight fades. You review names and places in your head. Plans adjust. Allies are counted. Enemies remain. You stop briefly near the river and watch traffic pass. No peace comes from this view, only focus. The night will test loyalty again. You prepare yourself, ready, knowing hesitation costs lives and control tonight. Night deepens and rain returns. You gather final reports. Accounts balance. Streets settle. You allow yourself a quiet drink, not to celebrate, only to breathe. The city hums outside. You think of rivals removed and new ones rising. This never ends. You accept that truth fully. Survival requires attention every hour. You stand, ready for rest. knowing alarms may call you back before dawn again.